Old buildings lose up to a third of their heat energy through poorly insulated outer walls. But whatever the house, insulation can still be fitted at any time. Schlagmann supplies an alternative to heat insulation that's as innovative as it is ecological. The Poroton insulation facade. It's a building's genuine second outer shell. It works like this: a facing of solid, highly insulating blocks filled with perlite, a natural insulating material, is erected in front of the existing wall. Sustainability, solidity, breathing activity, fire safety, and a healthy living environment, and with ecological benefits too. The system can increase the wall's insulating effect by up to 5 times as a result. This is what the whole thing looks like in practice. The insulation facade can either be built onto a concrete foundation or alternatively onto stainless steel brackets. Tapping holes are made in the existing wall for this purpose. The holes are then filled with expansive mortar, into which the stainless steel brackets are then mounted. Retrospectively, insulated lintels span the stainless steel brackets. A leveling layer of light mortar is laid, and the external insulation facing made of Poroton WDF can now be built. The first row is laid directly in the mortar. The insulation facade is then built up gradually, block for block and row for row. After each row is completed, thin bed mortar is applied using the mortaring applicator. The slide on the applicator is set to ensure the precise thickness of the mortar on the brick surfaces. Custom lengths can be cut from special variable length WDF blocks, which contain intermediate surfaces. This is usually done with a wet saw, but easy-to-use brick saws are also suitable. To ensure that no heat is lost through butt joints between the blocks, the block depressions are reproduced in the neighboring block by sliding the cut block with the cut edge against the indentations. Of course, the old walls may display irregularities. Any existing hollows are simply filled in with perlite. Insulating anchors are employed to fix the Poroton insulation facade to the original wall. The anchor sits inside the shell of the block, flush with the surface. Once completed, the wall can be plastered. Finally, thick mineral plaster is applied to the insulation facade. Compared to conventional insulation systems, the new wall is extremely hard-wearing, for example, in its ability to withstand vandalism, woodpeckers, and hail. No biocides are needed to protect against algae or molding. Poroton insulation is not only suitable for use in exterior applications. WDF interior insulation increases the intrinsic comfort of a room, reduces energy costs, and increases the value of the property. The porous structure of the mineral building material enables an optimal moisture buffer to form in the room, creating a pleasant room atmosphere. Whether in apartments, sport halls, heated warehouses, or schools, Poroton insulation facade is suitable for use anywhere. Before commencing masonry work, the quality of the existing wall is examined. The leveling layer of light mortar is applied and the first row of blocks is laid. To prevent hollows forming between the insulation facade and the existing wall, the facing is built at a distance of approximately 2 centimeters from the original wall. This structural gap is then filled with WDF backfilling mortar. The finished new wall does not have to be doweled to the original wall and can be immediately plastered. A great benefit of Poroton WDF compared to internal insulation comprising thin layers of insulating plates is that, just like with any other brick constructions, insulation slits can be cut into it to allow pipe laying. This is what the finished insulation facade looks like. Besides enhancing the appearance of the building, the ecological insulation system is extremely hard-wearing and durable. This makes it unnecessary to re-renovate the system, thus preventing subsequent additional maintenance costs. In kindergartens, farms, houses, and businesses. The best way to enhance any old building is with ecological building blocks instead of artificial full insulation. This way, a brick house remains a brick house.